Hi, Capricorn. This is your wisdom and warnings for the week of April 27th. So we'll start with the wisdom. The wisdom this week for you, Capricorn, is get out. Yep, get outside. If there is a way, it's vital for you right now to connect to Mother Earth in any way that you can. Even if sitting on the step is the best you can do plenty of it. Open the blinds, open the windows. Make sure that you are getting plenty of sunlight and some fresh air into your world. It's really important for you this week that you don't let yourself stagnate, that you don't spend too much time alone, and you definitely don't spend too much time in dark rooms. You need it. You may also find yourself feeling very drawn this week to gardening or other kind of earth beautifying. For those that can, you might find yourself wanting to take a hike or clean up a favorite walking path. Lots of opportunities, but there's a big energy for you this week in needing to spend some time outside connecting to the earth. That's where your best thinking happens anyway, and you're going to need that. The other thing this week that comes up strong for Capricorn is psychic energy. Super psychic this week, super empathic this week, and it's a good thing. Empaths have struggled the last little bit. It's been a fairly painful time, but this week it actually feels better. There's a better vibe of hope in the air. There's a better vibe of movement forward, and that really feels good and looks good on you, Capricorn. So let yourself out of the box. Use that intuition like crazy. Use those vibes to know how to connect with others. Use those vibes to know how to help, but super psychic time for you. It's exciting. It's wonderful. So get thyself outside. Give yourself lots of opportunity to connect with the earth and trust those vibes. You're right. The warning for this week has to do with grief. You're going to find yourself with a fair amount of grief bubbling up. And I wonder if that's why the wisdom really hit home on spending time outside, maybe even moving yourself, finding some things like that to do, because there is some grief coming up for you. I feel like it's twofold. Partly grieving maybe what you have lost recently, ways that your life has changed. Also grieving people. Perhaps you have lost someone recently, or maybe this is an old loss, but they're sure going to be on your mind this week. A few things you can do when you're grieving. One is that you give yourself adequate time to rest, because grief is so much harder when you're tired. So make sure you get the sleep you need. Talk to them. They're only ever a whisper away. Don't hold yourself back. If you feel like you're missing somebody and they're coming up strong for you, talk to them. Do something that honors them. Tell some of their stories. Pull up an old picture. Cook something that they loved. Drink something that they loved. Listen to their music. Whatever, you know what to do. But if you are grieving someone and their memory's coming up strong this week, do something that reminds you of them in a powerful and in a healthy way. The other thing that comes up this week is needing to detox yourself from some negativity, whether it is separating yourself a little from certain people or groups online that are keeping you feeling icky and not in your best place. You may need to do that. It could even be deciding not to talk to somebody anymore, or maybe not offer the level of support that you have been offering. But there is a bit of mental detox that is called for you this week. Don't hesitate to make sure that you get that. Don't feel guilty about it. Don't beat yourself up. It's 100% okay for you to also have healthy people around you. And if the situation around you isn't healthy now, be willing and be okay with changing it. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, Cap, that is your wisdom and warnings for the week. I will be back next week with more.